Hi friends, Jay back again with another of my journals. This one is a little bit different. It's the Diary of the Laird's Ghillie. Got a nice leather look cover. Nice green. It's got an elastic closure. It just opens up. And a little knob to hold it in place. Nice tartan with a nice pocket on the front. Picture of a gamekeeper. And for those of you not in the know, a ghillie is a type of gamekeeper who looks after the rivers as well as the land. So he would look very much to the Laird's salmon as well as to his grouse and deer and all that sort of thing. So very much a Scots, to be found only in Scotland, a ghillie. So there we are, we have grouse whisky and some little tuck-in spots there. Good old Scottish thistle, map of Scotland, and a little bit of tartan ribbon there. More thistle and a little journaling space there. This is an old songbook, The Songs of Scotland, Flora MacDonald's Lament. You can't get much more Scottish than that. Guns, rifle and cartridges. Some nice lined paper. It's a picture of a young man with a gun and his dog. A little tuck spot there. And some pheasants and a list of who had the guns. A lot of royalty and some very well-to-do people by the look of it. So that was quite a big either pheasant or grouse shoot, I would imagine. The back page of that music hall. The royal shooting party. The king. There. No Scots journal would be complete without heather, so there is some heather and a little tartan tag there. Another map page, top end of Scotland, some eggs and a little pocket there with a tuck spot in. I've left all these labels blank so that you can fill in your own if you require to. Little tag there with a fishing party, all dressed up with some large salmon on the floor, and they're Scottish creels, they're fishing creels, landing nets, a gaff, yeah, fishing party. There we are. There's a page from a Ready Reckoner, old Ready Reckoner. Lots of coffee stained paper. There's a beautiful eagle there. A page from a nature book with some little bugs and caterpillars. A little tag here with a fishing fly. Obviously they would tie their own flies, so a little fishing tie there from the ghillie. Some gorse, and there's a picture of the ghillie. Advertisement for a shooting suit. Feather there. And a little shooting card with some journaling space on the back. Nice little belly band with some tartan ribbon. Another shooting gentleman and another shooting party. they look as if they might be beaters who make way for the so the birds fly up to be shot. Little pocket there with some tags and some tickets in another tartan. I believe there are about 600 Scottish tartans altogether, so many of them represented in here. I can't tell you which are which, I'm afraid. Another page from a nature book with some wasps and various creatures in. The back of that reckoner. A gentleman with a very fine fish in his +4s. Little tuck spot there with some bits in, kilt pin on the pocket, the very fine trout, journaling card there, some ledger, pocket there with a little tag inside it, a gentleman with his hawk on his hand. More ledger, some digi-stamping of a trout, lots of different textures of paper, some fine, not so fine. The picture of the young man. Uncle Alec, it says, so we must assume that's who it is. Some more heather, another little fly and some tartan tags, some ducks and a little pocket with a postcard, on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond, and that's a picture of I and my true love on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond. It's a very smart shooting cap, an advertisement for a shooting cap and an advertisement for whisky. Good old Scots whisky. Little tuck spot there, little tag with some little notelets. Little scraps of notes there, which tucks in there and folds down. Will it go back in? Excuse my bracelet banging, I forgot I'd got it on today, so little letter there. Hungarian partridges, should you wish to buy any, this is the place to get them. And they also send Mongolian pheasants. There's a deer and a little calendar. They had to be aware of the shooting season and when it was. I think they're either black grouse or capercaillie, I'm not too certain on that. Another little tuck spot with some fallow deer. A little belly band there with some trout flies. Lots of space for journaling as normal with my my journals. There's a fine young man there with his dog and some journaling space on the back. Almost to the last page, another here's to the smiles of the lasses we love, and here's to the friends ever faithful. Drink to the heart so loving and true, and never may we be ungrateful. Well, that sounds like a good thing to say. Some more white heather, lucky white heather, and there we are, the back of the book, the little tuck spot there. So that, my friends, is the Laird's Ghillie. Hope you enjoyed looking at that. A bit different from my usual thing, but there we are. That is the Laird's Ghillie. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.